Good morning. It's your boy Deric coming to you live from inside my vehicle, and today is the second day of the month. Now, whether it's January or April or October like it is here, you can see the leaves in the background. Everything's turning yellow and orange. It's beautiful out there. But this video is intended for the second of the month, so hopefully you're playing this today and it's the second of the month, whether it's, again, January, December, April, whatever, and hopefully the message talks to you. Again, we're reading from the book that Joel put out a while ago called I Declare. And I carry this around with me all the time. I talk about it in videos. But again, I'm going to get right to it because we're going to keep this video under 5 minutes. So today, day 2. I declare I will experience God's faithfulness. I will not worry. I will not doubt. I will keep my trust in Him, knowing that He will not fail me. I give birth to every promise God puts in my heart, and I become everything God created me to be. This is my declaration. Declaration is something you declare every day over yourself and your life, things that you want to get better. Sometimes these declarations speak to you in a way you're having a bad day, and sometimes it's weird. That's why we want you to play them on the day they are, because sometimes that day this message will apply to you, and it's weird how it works. But Joel talks a little bit about this declaration. Every one of us has a dream and goals in our heart. There are promises that we are standing on. Maybe you are believing for a child to turn around, or believe to get healthy again, believing to start a business or to be in the ministry. Deep down, you know God has spoken to you into your spirit. He has birthed it on the inside. But so often, because it's taken a long time, we've been through disappointments, we get negative and start thinking, this is never going to happen. Just because you don't see anything happening doesn't mean God is not working. So the results aren't always immediately, right? We know that sometimes results take time. Sometimes it takes action to put in place to make things happen. If you're in sales, making calls, sometimes it doesn't happen that day, but over time, you get to it, right? God is faithful to His word. All of His promises are yes and amen. That means if you will do your part and believe, even though it looks impossible, and not let your mind control your emotions or other people talk you out of it, then God promises in due season at the right time, He will bring it to pass. It may not happen the way you expect it to happen or on your timetable, but God is a faithful God. It will happen. If He will keep our trust in Him, He will always make a way, even though it looks like there is no way. He will give you the strength for every battle, wisdom for every decision, peace that passes understanding. God will vindicate for you the wrongs that have been done to you. He will pay you back for unfair situations. He promised He will not only bring your dreams to pass, but He will give you even the secret desires of your heart. Dare to trust Him. Come back to that place of peace. Quiet being worried, stressed out. Quit being worried, stressed out, wondering if it'll happen. God has you in the palm of His hands. He has never once failed before, and the good news is He's not about to start now, right? So part of this is believing, even though it doesn't happen right away, and that's hard to do, especially if you're in a situation where it's dire need, like you are broke or homeless or have no food or no shelter, no clothes. I mean, this is very difficult. But you'd be surprised, and sometimes in some of the worst times that stuff will actually come to pass. So you have to believe what someone put in your heart, the dream that you have. It's there for a reason, right? They say God doesn't give you a dream that you can't accomplish. So whatever it is you want to do in your life, be a doctor, be a lawyer, work at Google, I don't know, be on TV, whatever that dream is, skydive. It doesn't have to be work. It can be anything you want. You have the means to make it. It just, how do you get there, and how long will it take? You want it today. It doesn't always happen today, right? God doesn't always give us what we want when we want it. Just like we don't do that. My 8-year-old daughter wants a car. Could I give her a car? Yeah. Is it the right thing to do? No. I have to wait till she turns 16 or 17 because that's when it's gonna be right for her. The same way with God. Listen, He doesn't give us what we want exactly when we want it because it's not right then. It has to be right for us. So that's sometimes you have to have that in your mind and think this may not happen because of that. And in some of those bad times when things are happening, try not to get into that why is this happening to me mentality. It's very difficult not to get into that. I understand. But at the same point, if you can go, what am I supposed to learn from this? What do I need to learn from this? What am I supposed to learn from this situation? I don't understand. Sometimes you ask yourself the right questions, you'll get the answer. Anyways, this is day 2. I'm going to put a link to day 1, which is day before, and day 3, hopefully, I'm Polish. I'm working through this thing to do this myself, and YouTube's changed all its weird stuff it does. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you see these videos when they come out, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, day 3.